80% Mahomes? And where do you put Chad Henne in when he's at 60%, 75%?
I don't think. When he's in a wheelchair, maybe.
I didn't mean that to be funny, but it was.
No, they got it on lock. He doesn't need to practice. He's okay. He'll be all right. They'll blow the Bills out.
Yeah.
I believe so too. Well,
I
don't know if it's going to be blowout, but we'll get to that later. So,
well, let's talk about some baseball, guys, because things are springing up in baseball. Have you heard?
Yes, I heard,
Yeah.
and I'm.
Jesus, sorry.
Whoa, Dirt. Oh, settle down, buddy.
Baseball really gets him worked up. Now he's thinking about Ocho Cinco's gloves, and he's just like,
Is it Jared's portable penis that's got you upset?
No, man, it's a division rival.
Right.
Fucking Blue Jays, man.
Yeah, and they hurt us a bit last year.
they were a fun team though.
We beat them 12-6 over the season series.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're a young team though.
They were competitive against us. That's
Yeah.
why everybody goes, they beat us. They didn't beat up on us. They were competitive with us.
Yeah.
When
they had some.
we had to play to
win,
beat
yeah.
them.
I think we beat them, but they were able to compete with us.
Exactly,
A lot of time.
yes.
And they have
Yes,
a lot
they
of
were.
talent.
Yes,
they
they
got
were.
3 Hall of Famers kids on their team, I believe.
Right.
And they
But and I will say those Hall of Famers kids did not beat us. Like their stats when you look at it against the Rays, it was always.
Well, Borget's he missed out like the last half of the season. Bichette missed out like the last half of the season, and he was killing us before
Guerrero was like 2-62 against our team.
Mhm.
Like it was the one that really got us was Kevin Biggio.
Yeah.
Kevin Biggio was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll move on. I mean, I don't want to get Dirt too riled up early on.
Well, I mean, what's the story though? You haven't even fucking told the story.
Well, I haven't had a chance.
What happened?
Oh, I'm telling you about it. New York Mets fired their general manager. So it reported that he sent explicit, unsolicited texts and images to a young lady in 2016 when he was working for the Cubs. The text relationship started casually before Porter began complimenting her and inviting her to various different places, but she kept ignoring him. A copy of the text history was obtained by ESPN. Porter stopped. She stopped responding. So Porter decided after she stopped responding that she wanted him to. I guess he thought she wanted him to send more pictures. So he sent over a picture of his bulge in the groin area. She still didn't reply. So after roughly 60 unanswered messages, I believe 62 was the final number, he finally sent an erect final lewd photo of his erect, naked penis. So,
How long did you look over that picture, Brando? You seem to know a lot of details about it.
Has anybody seen
Was it big?
It's not. It hasn't been published.
It hasn't been published. So after, and Liz, we'll get your opinion here. The only female in the room, unless there's something we don't know about Dirt. But now he's texted 58 times. He's texted 58 times, and you, Liz, this is you, and you're not responding, and you get the bulge pic. Are you ask? Is that a girl's way of saying, "Hey, give me the erect thing"? What?
No.
Yeah, no.
So what? So he texted her and she never responded.
Yeah.
Like
that means just like leave it alone. Like they're not interested.
Yeah. Right. So then, I mean, what do you think inspired this guy to go from no text to, hey, maybe she wants to see my penis?
Status.
Status.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think guys,
because he's what is he?
A GM, right?
Yeah. The Cubs.
I find
it crazy that the Bears just set on that, or the Cubs. The Cubs just set on that for. This happened back in what, 2017, 2018?
16.
Yeah, this all happened, and the Cubs just set on it.
What's the connection with the Cubs?
He was working for the Cubs.
He was working for the Cubs at the time because all this happened, and the Cubs just kind of squashed it. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Or didn't squash it, but didn't let it out.
The question I was going to ask is, Liz, over your time, have celebrities ever like dropped in your DMs and thrown some D pics in there and tried to like woo you that way? Like has that happened? I'm not asking for names. I'm just saying, does that happen?
Yeah,
it does happen.
Yeah,
and
I've had like athletes, like actually from the Steelers, send me like pictures of like wads of cash, and I'm like, no, I'm that's like, I can't. You're like one of my favorite players.
You're
I'm
like,
not going to ruin it.
You're barking up the wrong tree, homie.
Right?
So if we were to send out that type of picture, is there an angle we should take our picture at to make it look more presentable?
When you see a pic like that, what are your first thoughts? What goes through your mind? Like,
it's disgusting. Like,
disgusting.
I don't, unless I ask for it, like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see your junk. Like, that's disgusting. I'm pretty sure I'm speaking for all the females. Okay. No female wants a dick pic.
Right. Well,
or a ball pic.
Okay.
It's so gross.
What about
like, it's different from a tit pic. Like,
I
want girls to send me tit pics all day.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to see your junk.
What's your Instagram handle for all the girls out there?
That's interesting.
Liz Dabs.
I mean, we've been in the dark on this matter for quite a while. So thanks for bringing us into the light there, Liz. We didn't know this. I mean, Danny, why do you send out penis pics?
Oh, well, I'll tell you why.
Because Dirt likes them. That's why.
Well, exactly. They're very necessary if you want to get, like, think of it, right? He had 62 texts unanswered?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Yeah.
You want an answer?
Yeah.
That's how we get results and feedback enterprises.
If she's not responding, send a bulge.
Might not have been the answer you wanted.
Fire the missile.
He got an answer.
Fire the missile.
Any answer's better than no answer, evidently.
Yeah, I guess.
That's terrible.
Yeah, oh, man. Well, yeah.
Why would you think, though? You think he'd just get away with it? He was just, like, she's not responding. Must be the wrong number.
Yeah.
Or something just keeps sending pictures.
Maybe he was a little twisted. Like when he sent it,
right.
you know?
But why you're the manager of the Cubs. Why get hung up on this? I mean, this one reporter, I haven't seen him. Was she sexy? Did they have some sort of connection? Was there something he thought was going on that wasn't? Was this all in his head?
It was taboo.
Let's be clear about something.
It was taboo. She was a foreign reporter.
He was the general manager of the Cubs. Let's not besmirch the great name of Joe Madden.
Yep.
Not the manager, the general manager.
Right.
Different story.
Still a manager, though. I mean, we're kind of still...
No, the manager is the guy who's in the dugout making calls. The GM is the guy who's sitting at a desk in a penthouse at Wrigley Field. Yeah, a different story.
Penthouse.
The
Yeah.
GM's the guy sending dick pics.
Yeah, exactly.
And the coach is out there tapping dudes on the backside.
Pattern.
Well, there's some other stuff springing up in baseball, guys. George?
This is what I thought you were going into. That's why I got.
That's why you were so crazy. Yeah. So George Springer. You guys might know him. He played for the Astros. Pretty good guy. Pretty good ball player. He's now took a big contract, biggest in history, to play for the Toronto Blue Jays. $150 million deal. That's only the second $100 million deal that the franchise has handed out in history.
It's only 6 years. That's why it's such a big deal.
Yeah, it's
6 years, $150 million.
Yeah,
it's huge.
And he's 31 years old. So there's some debate. Is that a good move to bring on a 31-year-old?
They need leaders. I think it's a great move because they got a really young team with a lot of talent. I mean, I personally like the Blue Jays. I mean, I think they're a fun team to watch. I like to argue with Dirt back here on the back porch about it.
Yeah, I agree. I think they played a stuff last year.
I like the Blue Jays.
Yeah,
but I can't say I like the Blue Jays, and I can't root for them because they're in our division. You know when I root for the Blue Jays? When we're a game and a half ahead of the Yankees and they're playing the Yankees. That's when I root for the Blue Jays.
Not even with Joe Carter and all those good boys?
No. Wasn't my team.
Cleveland Indian.
It wasn't my team. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I think they're going after Kirby Yates and Michael Brantley as well.
Well, Michael Brantley already signed. He signed today.
That's right.
Yeah,
okay.
He re-signed with Houston.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's going back to the Astros.
Wow.
But they're still going after Kirby Yates, which would be huge for them. Another starting pitcher to go in with. I think they have Hyun Yu.
Yep.
As a starter. Yeah, so
he did good last year. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Wait, so it's the biggest contract in MLB history?
No,
Blue Jays.
for the Blue Jays.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike Trout is still the largest contract that's ever been signed in Major League Baseball. So
for the Angels, right?
The Angels, yeah. And that he signed a. So I think what was the interesting part about that is when Mike Trout signed, Bryce Harper signed a deal with the Phillies, and it was like 12 years, $328 million, and everybody just balked at that. They're like, that's huge. And then like 10 days later, Mike Trout signed for 13 years, $430 million.
Jesus.
So you're talking about one more year and $100 million more. Mike Trout is the best baseball player on the planet.
I'm surprised they're giving out that kind of contract right now.
Well, that wasn't this year. That was last year.
Well, I know, even with the guy who just got picked up, Springer.
Yeah.
I mean, he got a big number.
Yep.
I think that's crazy. They're doing that big of a number right now.
Where's Toronto at?
Not playing in Canada. They're playing probably in Buffalo.
Doesn't matter. Where's the front office at? In Canada. Canada's not dealing with the problems money-wise that we are right now.
I think they're going to play in Florida.
They are.
Are they?
No, they're playing in Buffalo, New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're playing in Buffalo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A little off there. But, Blue Jays are going to be looking pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Bring in another outfielder, the guy that can hit, and a closing pitcher. Kirby Yates is closer, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're going to be looking good. I mean, you get some contention there with the Yankees, the Rays. And, guys, let's talk a little bit about the story we've been following. Our main man, Harden, James Harden.
Dad bod Harden. Is it too soon to get a hard on for Harden? I don't know. I mean, he had a couple big first games. He became the first player in franchise history to record a triple-double in a Nets debut, and the first person in NBA history to record a 30-point triple-double in any team debut, running up 32 points, 14 assists. We can't call him a ball hog anymore, can we, Todd? 12 rebounds. I never called him that, but, I mean, it was something that was said about him.
You called him a non-team player, I believe.
called him that, too.
Liz did. I did. But 12 rebounds and 4 steals. Irvin made a comeback to practice. 37 points in his first game with Kevin Durant and James Harden. But they couldn't keep down the Cleveland Cavaliers. Colin Sexton put up 42 points and led the Cavaliers to a 147-135 double overtime on Wednesday night. And then they lost to the Cavaliers again the following day. So, I mean, he's had 2 big games. But
do you know what's missing on that team?
One of them was against the Magic.
And do you know what's missing on that team?
The bench.
Which team?
The Nets. What they need to get rid of Lowry.
They need a
bench.
bench.
Need to bring in a defender. They need to bring in a big guy that can help them out. Because right now you can't score 130 points going to the playoffs, and you're not going to win those games.
Yeah, the
playoffs come. Defense becomes actual a big focus point.
Yeah, but their front 3 are big guys, though. Those are 3 big guys up front.
But they don't play any defense.
Yeah, we got our resident Brooklyn Nets fan right here, Markier. You want to chime in on this? You think what do you think about the Nets this year? They going to the playoffs? Championship?
They're winning the East, I think.
To see those big 3 names up there, you automatically think finals, right?
Yeah.
So I see them in the finals, but I don't know that they can finish it. I want to say that they do.
Yeah.
Too many leaders on the team.
No.
I said that from the get-go.
I was talking trash about Harden last week. Mm-hmm. And then I got to thinking during the week, I'm like, man, I think he holds a record for triple doubles, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, which means that you're getting at least 10 points, 10 rebounds. You're not
averaging.
You're not getting 10 steals a game. So you're probably getting 10 assists a game.
I think you're thinking about Russell Westbrook.
No. Harden has a whole lot of them.
Really?
Yeah.
So as a Brooklyn fan, I feel that you hear Kevin Durant's name always talked about being one of the top 3 NBA players of all time.
Yeah.
Right. This would be his season to prove that, to step up to that defensive that you're talking about, because he's a big guy. He can slap balls around here and there. He can do sticks.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
But I think this would be the season for him to prove that. But like I said before, as a Brooklyn fan, as soon as Harden got that trade, we saw ourselves in the finals. I think every true Brooklyn fan at the same time thought in that game, though. Yeah. So that's where my mind has been.
See, and I would like them. I think if I was the Nets, I would be getting rid of Lowry, trying to make a trade with the Magic and get Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon would finish that team off, I believe.
In a different environment. I mean, we've seen it with the Orlando Magic players. What happens? We get a guy like Gordon who, in Orlando, has never lived up to his potential, honestly.
I don't agree with that. I think he has because he's a great defender. That's what gets him in trouble. Is he has always defended Durant.
He's never been higher than a B on coaches' scorecards at the end of the season. He does not live up to the potential they expect him to.
I agree
and
with
so,
that. But
that probably has to do with the Magic environment. That has to do with the culture of that team. We're not expected to win, and so when we do, it's a miracle. And I think you put him on a team where he's expected to win, he's going to have to go and play.
I think you're missing the point, though. They need him for defense. They need him to shut down a LeBron James when